Fertilization is the biological process of ultimate union of male and female gametes, resulting in the formation of diploid zygote. During pollination, the pollen from the donor plant reaches the stigma of the recipient plant. A long siphonous pollen tube is formed to carry male gametes to reach female gamete present within the embryo sac. Because of the presence of long siphonous pollen tube in this process of fertilization among angiosperms, the group is known as Embryophyta siphonogama. Mechanism of fertilization. Double fertilization in angiosperms involves following steps. The first step in the fertilization process is pollen-pistil interaction. Pollination does not guarantee the transfer of right type of pollen, that is, compatible pollen on the stigma. Compatible pollen are identified by stigma through a process known as pollen-pistil interaction. Stigmatic surface contain cells which are more or less glandular and they have elongated papillae. The stigmatic exudates contain sugar, phenolic compounds, many free amino acids and proteins. The style may be either hollow or solid style. In the hollow style, the stylar canal is lined by the glandular cells. The solid style has a core of transmitting tissue composed of thin-walled cells. As soon as a pollen grain lands on the stigma, it is hydrated. As a result of hydration, the exine and intine proteins are released on the stigmatic surface. The pollen wall protein binds to the pellicle within few minutes of contact. The pollen tube, after emerging from the germ pore, penetrates into the stigma and grows downwards through the stylar tissue. When pollen tube passes through the style, the contents of the pollen grain, such as cytoplasm, two male nuclei and a vegetative nucleus, moves to the tip of the tube as it grows. Second step in the double fertilization is formation of callose plug. Callose plug is deposited continuously behind the growing part to prevent the reverse movement of the protoplast. The third step is entry of pollen tube into the ovule. The pollen tube, after reaching the ovarian cavity, enters into the ovule in various ways. Depending upon the path of entry of pollen tube into the ovule, fertilization is characterized into three different types. The first one is called porogamy. In porogamy, the pollen tube enters into the ovule through micropylar end. This is most common type and observed in more than 80% of angiosperms. Second one is called chalazogamy. In chalazogamy, the pollen tube enters into the ovule at chalazel end. This is commonly observed in orthotropous ovule. The third one is mesogamy. In mesogamy, the pollen tube enters into the ovule from any region except through the micropyle and the chalaza. The next step is syngamy and triple fusion process, which is collectively called double fertilization. After the entry of a pollen tube into the ovule, the pollen tube will gain entry into the embryo sac. This is guided by filiform apparatus of synergids. After gaining entry into the embryo sac, the pollen tube discharges its content, which includes two male gametes, a small amount of cytoplasm. Out of two male gametes which are lodged into the embryo sac, one gamete fuses with the egg cell. This fusion of male gamete and female gamete represent the actual fertilization called syngamy. This results in the formation of a diploid structure called zygote. Another male gamete moves towards the center of the embryo sac and finally fuses with the secondary nucleus, resulting in the formation of a triploid primary endosperm nucleus. This later develops into endosperm. Development of primary endosperm nucleus involves fusion of three nuclei, namely one polar nucleus from micropylar end, another polar nucleus from chalazal end, and a sperm nucleus. The fusion of diploid central cell with a haploid male gamete to produce triploid primary endosperm nucleus is called triple fusion. Post-fertilization changes in flower. The changes that occur in the flower after double fertilization is called post-fertilization events. It includes the following important changes. Sepal, petal and stamen wither off after fertilization. But in some plants, the sepal will remain as it is attached to the fruit. Such sepal is called persistent calyx, which can be observed in the plants belonging to Solanaceae family. Ovules will develop into the seeds. Integuments of the ovule forms the seed coat, namely the outer seed coat called testa and the inner seed coat called tegma. Primary endosperm nucleus develop into endosperm that provide nourishment for the developing embryo. Zygote will develop into embryo. Ovary will develop into the fruit. Ovarian wall will develop into the fruit wall or the pericarp. Parthenocarpy. Development of fruit without fertilization is called parthenocarpy. It occurs only due to the stimulation of pollination, which is sufficient to cause fruit formation, or it may be due to some hormonal changes occurring within the plant. Parthenocarpic fruits are seedless. Seedless fruits have greater demand, hence parthenocarpy have practical importance.